In today's video, why school leaders need coaching with Kristen Moreland. Hello, coaches. Welcome back to another episode of Coach Better Quick Tips. My name is Kim Capino, and I've worked with hundreds of teachers, coaches, and leaders in schools around the world to help them create thriving and sustainable instructional coaching programs. And I'm on a mission to help you coach better. Wherever you are in your coaching journey, come learn with me in one of our courses for coaches or our private mentoring packages. Join our global Coach Better community and find all of our resources for instructional coaches on our website at coachbetter.tv. If you have a question you'd like to hear us answer or a topic you'd like us to discuss, please drop us a line on our website at coachbetter.tv/ask, join our Coach Better Facebook group, or find us on social media at Eduro Learning and send me a DM. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to catch all of our latest episodes here on YouTube. In today's video, Kristen is talking about why school leaders need coaching. If you've been a longtime listener of the podcast or our Coach Better Quick Tips episodes, you know that one of the questions I almost always ask of school leaders is how we can help other school leaders understand the value of instructional coaching. The answer is always get them as close to the process of coaching as possible. And the best way to do that is to actually be coached. When you have the experience of working with a coach and you see the impact it can have on your professional growth, that is the deepest kind of aha moment about the value of coaching for all educators that you can have. Today, Kristen is speaking to school leaders to help them understand why and how coaching can be impactful for them too. If this is a conversation you might want to have with your school leader, please feel free to share this video or the show notes with the transcript with them. And if helping your school leader understand the value of instructional coaching is on your radar, this is something we include in all of our courses for instructional coaches at different levels based on your coaching experience, because we know how essential this skill is. Stay tuned to the end of this video to find another free resource to help you take the next step. Okay, let's hear from Kristen.
Hey school leaders, this one is for you. In a 2020 video about the power of empathy in leadership, Simon Sinek states that if you're good at your job, they'll promote you. And at some point, you'll get promoted to a position where we're now responsible for the people who do the job we used to do. But nobody shows us how to do that. And that's why we get managers and not leaders, because the reason our managers are micromanaging us is because they actually do know how to do the job better than us. That's what got them promoted. Though in this particular case, Simon Sinek is speaking to leaders in the field of business. I see this all the time in the transition from teacher to principal. Yes, school leaders go through a credentialing program, of course, and those law and finance classes are certainly valuable. But what is even more essential is an emphasis on the human skills necessary to lead an organization made up of real-life human beings full of different ages, races, genders, and life experiences. Leading a school might be the most complex job there is, and it is an insanely important role. And yet, we expect these leaders to be superheroes, handling every problem that comes their way and still finding time to connect with the children. But what if they had an hour a week to meet with a coach to help them reflect on those superhero qualities? How might that transform schools and districts around the globe? Here are 5 reasons why school leaders need a coach. And they all come from some research I've been doing lately, which I've synthesized into the human framework for school leadership. Number 1, a coach can help you develop your empathy. Brené Brown says empathy is a tool of compassion, and this is something we need to practice daily. Sometimes this is a difficult undertaking, especially if there are those we don't agree with. As school leaders with so much to focus on regarding the goals of your strategic plan and student achievement, working with a coach can help you hone your empathy, allowing you to better support those teachers whose work you value so much. Number 2, a coach can help you explore and understand who you are as a leader. Sometimes the day just doesn't stop, does it? It starts before you even get to school and continues long after you arrive home. As a school leader, you are constantly reacting and making decisions, and rarely is there time to eat lunch, let alone pause for reflection. And everything you are doing is incredibly important. And so is taking the time for yourself to pause, to take a breath, to get up on the balcony, as Heifetz and Linsky say. This pause and perspective shift will also help you see some patterns in your leadership. things that are strengths for you that you might not have realized, as well as some other areas that may need a bit of work. Your coach is there to support you through this process. Number 3, a coach can help increase your motivation to live out your mission to help make meaning for those in your care. In their book, Switch, authors Chip and Dan Heath remind us what looks like resistance is often lack of clarity. This is a great reminder for working with the teachers on our teams. But let's go to those moments where, as leaders, perhaps we were given a directive from the state or federal government, or there are 1,000,001 hoops to jump through for a certain initiative that either we A, don't want to do, or B, don't necessarily agree with what is being asked, and yet we have to share the information with our staff and convince them to get on board. Working with a coach can help you pause, review the information in front of you, and create your own meaning out of something, and then move into making meaning for your staff. Number 4, a coach can help you anticipate the unknown and be ready to pivot once it arrives. My favorite guiding principle is that nothing ever works out the way you planned, but somehow it always works out. As educators, we know we need to be prepared with multiple contingency plans for any situations because this is human work. In today's divisive political climates, there are also new laws or other decrees that can wreak havoc on our educational systems. A coach will help you pause, sift through all the noise to uncover what is the most important information that is what you need at the time and help you create a plan to move forward. Number 5, a coach can help you with the most important skill a leader needs to have, nurturing trust and a sense of belonging. Creating a sense of belonging starts with the leader. How are you welcoming your staff? How are you cultivating the conditions where people will feel that they are seen and heard and they say, I belong here? Right now, recruitment and retention is a big thing, and your coach can help you fortify an environment that lets people know they are valued for who they are and all they bring. With the support of a coach, principals and other school leaders have the potential to multiply their impact in amazing ways. Cultures will shift, teachers will grow, and student learning will soar. Leaders, what are you waiting for?
Hi, coaches. I hope you enjoyed this episode with Kristen. There are so many aspects of the power of coaching that Kristen highlighted here that I know will resonate with your school leaders. In my own work coaching school leaders, I see all of this play out time and time again. At the end of most sessions, I ask, what was most helpful for you today? And it's almost always the time and space to work through current challenges. Teaching is hectic, coaching is nonstop, and leadership is endless. Making time and carving out that space for reflective conversations lets you take a breath and actively explore how you can reset and refocus on the big priorities so you can make intentional decisions that truly make an impact, rather than just kicking the can down the road or thinking of short-term solutions. If there's one thing you can do in your school community to elevate the conversation and the perspective around instructional coaching, it's to help your school leaders see the value, to invest their time in coaching conversations too. If you're ready to be an advocate for instructional coaching in your school community, wherever you are in your coaching journey, join us in one of our courses for coaches. Start by taking one of our free workshops where you'll be able to dig deeper into the concepts Kristen talked about today and get a peek at our courses for coaches. We have workshops and courses to support coaches at every stage of their career, from new and aspiring coaches making the move from classroom to coach, to current coaches ready to be more intentional and strategic in their practice, to established coaches leveraging their coaching experience to lead. You can find them all on our website at coachbetter.tv/workshops. Wherever you are in your coaching journey, we can support you. If you're curious right now or you have questions, please reach out. You can leave a comment below. You can join our Coach Better Facebook group, or you can find us on social media at Eduro Learning and send me a DM. I'd love to support you on your coaching journey. See you next time.